In the south, in the red, he is
Startail Bomber.
He played super greedy game 1, got punished.
And over here, in the north, we have
SK Telecom T1, Su.
He looks very focused.
He better be. This is Code S, man.
Yeah. No messing around. Uh-oh. First SCV going out for some troublesome shenanigans, as you pointed out before.
Some sneakery, some tomfoolery.
Some trickery. Bomber, please win. That's what she wants for her birthday. And, of course,
what if
you win, that would
Bomber-
be the best thing that could happen on my birthday.
What if Bomber ruins... What if Sue ruins her birthday, man? What if that happens?
That would be actually... That would be really unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah. Well, for her, certainly.
Yeah, for her. This Overlord is actually going to see the second SCV, but he might think it's just a scouting SCV and won't realize that it's going to make a second
the thing is, it's not. If the SCV doesn't appear there right away, it's going to be suspicious.
But he still makes the extra drone anyways, so I don't think he knows. If he makes a gas right now, he's really in trouble. Bomber's fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, man, he's fighting cheese with cheese.
Yeah. What's your favorite type of cheese?
That's a tough one. That really depends. If I'm having wine, red wine from Merlot. I'm a sophisticated guy. I'm a grown-up dude. I have brie.
Brie, yeah.
With some French bread.
That's actually what I was drinking the other night, or eating the other night, I should say.
I don't believe you, Wolf. I think you're lying.
I was in
I
Hong
think you're
Kong
lying
with
to
my
me,
family. That's what I was eating, but my favorite
Well, that's
cheese.
really weird that you would lie. No, man, I believe you.
My favorite cheese is white cheddar. Oh, Swiss is good.
Swiss is good. I was like, I like Kraft macaroni cheese, like the stuff that's basically plastic that you can digest.
A lot of 5-year-olds do.
Yeah, man. When I was a kid, I liked that. I like going to my grandma's fridge and take those out. I'm like, oh, these are so good.
You probably ate their peanut butter out of the jar too, didn't you?
No, I did not.
But Artosis did.
And don't you accuse me. Yeah, that was Artosis' job, all right?
There's 8 lings on the way here. It's all about the micro. He's got 3 SCVs, double bunker, triple bunker.
What was that? Okay.
Where are the lings? He needs more of them. And the first bunker will easily go down here. And
This just does not work.
No,
at
actually,
all.
he can actually just send the drones back to mine. He doesn't even need them anymore, and that's exactly what he does.
I feel like this is some weird strategy we see like in Gold League or something. It's like, well, eventually when you play people good enough, you'll never win with this.
Yeah, Sue was tipped off by that second SCV, and he just made a bunch of lings. Bomber doesn't even have a wall at home. He's certainly going to need one. Now he starts
making his
to make
command
it.
center on the low ground. Everything is going wrong. But Stutter Step Micro is pretty good, so maybe he'll actually kill off these lings.
Yeah, 1 by 1. The lings do fall, but so do the Marines. It's a good trade for Sue right now, who can continue to harass that command center on the low ground. In fact, he knows about it with his Overlord. He should send a few lings. He just wants to kill all the Marines, which is not going to happen. Well, that's proved me wrong, Sue.
Damn, that's Stutter Step Micro.
But look at the supplies here, and Sue in worker count way ahead. Also going to harass this command center just a little bit. Just a tiny bit, teensy bit. And Bomber's production is kind of awkward here because he's got his barracks on the wrong side of the map. He's just hoping that he can get his Marines across. He can't afford to float now because he needs those. And the command center is delayed. Going to lose that SCV. And he sends a second SCV, which will also then promptly be killed. Or, well, the Marines will save it, actually.
If Bomber wins this, it's going to be a miracle. It would be an absolute miracle. I mean, he's in such bad shape right now. Zerg already way ahead in supply. He can drone freely. He will have to move those barracks eventually. Excuse me. Yeah, he will have to lose or move the barracks eventually, which is going to be lost production. 22 SCVs to 37 drones. Wow.
Yeah, and Lair is on the way. He might actually just rush Mutas out here. He could
he could do that for sure.
He could alternatively go for fast roach speed and just do a big roach push. He's got a lot of options here, whereas Bomber has very few. I think he's just going to try to turtle and hold on. Bomber is a very talented player when it comes to defense, but usually he's the one setting the pace of the game, so this has got to feel a little bit awkward for him.
You know, I don't know if Bomber's going to get out of this group. I'm surprised he did the cheese in this next game.
Yeah, And the way he
did it, and I don't know. It seems like you would know if you practice this cheese a lot on this map that when they send out the Overlord, your SCV with the pattern he's moving at is going to be spotted. You know?
Yeah. Strange for sure. Good scout here by Sue. He's also getting a Baneling Nest to be safe against any possible all-ins that he faces from Bomber. He could also do a bust with these earlies. One thing that's a little bit odd to me, and I'm sure it's odd to you as well, Tasteless, is that he left the barracks alone. He assumed they floated, but they didn't. So Bomber's actually getting slight extra, rounds of production.
Yeah, it's kind of weird actually. I guess he just decided.
And this Overlord actually sees that they're there. I mean, it's not a secret. He could actually just go force those to lift at any time.
I'm not entirely sure why he's doing that. Now he's going to move out here with these Marines. Zerg's going to need some adequate defense here. Link speed only just now started. Wow.
And he's got though Banelings to make. He will have Banelings as soon as he sees this push coming, and he's going to see it right now. So now he knows this push is coming. Needs to get Banelings starts 8, and you know what? That's not even an overcommitment in this case. He's so far ahead when it comes to tech and workers.
Banelings make so fast. You can basically make them in real time here.
Yeah. The way you said that made me feel like you're trying to sell Banelings to me. I'm ready to buy them. The barracks finally lifted here. Bomber has to just walk away. I mean, he can't accomplish anything with this.
It's like a fight, man. Just walk away. Walk away.
And I don't know about this attack here. He's got bunkers on the way.
No, there's no way he should attack into this.
With good splitting, this is just going to be disaster. So he just threatens him here, forces him to make the bunkers. Is he? No, he doesn't even have speed.
No, he just wants bunkers to make. It's all he wants.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actually going to go in there.
I mean, those Marines could not be any more split. I guess like a little bit. Okay, now they could not be any more split. Thank you, Bomber.
5 mutas on the way. Here's Zerg also getting the armor upgrade. Stim moving along for Bomber. Bomber really can't move out until he has Stim and Medivacs here. And you got it. This all goes back to that bunker rush early on. I mean, it's just not. I mean, he's so behind, it did no damage. It was a complete disaster. He lost SCVs trying to send that out.
Sue is doing everything right, too. Double expand. He's tricked Bomber. Bomber is so scared that he's making a siege tank. We barely see that unit anymore in StarCraft 2 unless it's a TVT.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just, he's so scared. He made a third CC, which he has to, but he's getting siege tanks because he's so terrified of the next wave of units coming in. But that's why Sue double expands. He's also going to get some SCV kills here. Bomber doesn't have the money to make turrets right now because he's scrambling to get everything else that he needs because he's so far behind.
You have nice muted control here. Just going to get a few of these SCVs and then back out.
5 meters, 14 SCV kills. Wow. I guess some of those were from the initial attack, maybe 3 of those, so about 10 or so.
Still, he's got map control now with these mutas. In fact, he's going to dive in here again for another hit and actually now back out there at the second. Baneling speed almost done. With 4 bases up and running, this attack here from Bomber has to work. It has to be effective, or frankly, Sue is going to be unstoppable. Now,
he made 1 corruptor, and that can be useful to corrupt the siege tank, so it takes a little bit more damage.
It's true.
Otherwise, I guess he could use it for drop defense. He
didn't have any medevacs with his army, by the way.
Yeah. And this is a good push. It's a strong push by Bomber, and he's got the siege tanks to support it. Good splits here.
Nice splitting. You're absolutely right.
But it's just not enough. Well,
no, he needs to get a few more lings out here. No, yeah, you know what it is? It is just barely not enough.
Barely enough to defend. That is, not enough to win the game for Bomber.
That was a tough call there because he was so spread out.
Yeah, the splits were good, but he just had too much production, and Bomber now down almost 50 supply, down 2 bases, and in upgrades he's also down.
Yep. 75 to 123, wow. And here's the thing, when Zerg has this many bases and this number of drones, it's just they get a huge army so quickly.
He denies the armory.
Bringing his corruptor here.
Yeah.
In case these buildings try to lift off, they're in trouble.
Yeah, he thinks the corruption ability still stops production. That's on the Overseer now. That's Contaminate, but
all right,
another push defended. And he stops the armory. It's not complete, means no 2-2 for Bomber, whereas 2-1 is about to be complete for Sue, who's up 50 supply here. And Bomber knows that this is his last chance. If he loses this game, it's all over for him this season.
Yep. And it looks like he's just going to take out this barracks, maybe get this reactor, and then come up here and try to save this base, which is about to be attacked.
Bomber, I like his choice to add a few siege tanks in here. No Widow Mines in this mix, but Su may just crash through. Nice siege tank hit there. Good
There's
baiting.
no need for him to attack this just yet.
Yeah. Bomber's
just waiting
just trying
for the
to bait
last
him.
possible second. Yeah, Bomber's begging for him to come out, but
He's getting some good hits on these Baneleys, you know.
is he going to
Bombers.
get this command center? Looks like at the
Yeah,
third base here, this command center is going to be killed
I'll
off.
check that for you. It's now burning, so he could repair it, but I just don't think so.
I think there's a high chance that Su wipes out this next attack here from Bomber, and Bomber is checkmated.
Yeah, the command center is dead in the south. And he's just trying to... Even if he loses this base, he has a fourth base. And here we go. Here's the attack. Widowmine's shot's not really working too well for him there. And that may wrap this up as the Muta's coming from behind and Bomber's army is decimated.
Su is just way too ahead. And you get that ahead when the Terran elects to do a greedy strategy like that. That wasn't really that well planned out. GG.
And Su advances along with Super the day of the Sus.
Yes. Su and Super move on, and we have now completed the round of 32. 16 badasses now remain in Code S. But by the end of the season, only one is going to be crowned a champion.
Yeah, this has been a really cool day of matches. So glad I got to cover it with you.
Yeah.
Bomber is a player who won the Grand Finals WCS Season 2. Big champion. And that just goes to show that Code S is the highest level tournament in the world. That
really
guy,
is.
that man cannot get out of the first round of this incredible tournament.
Crazy day here. Super and Su are your winners today for Group H, our last group. By the way, Wolf, great casting.
Yeah, you too. It's been great. I love it. I love when we get to work together. It's been a while, like you said.
Yeah, it's been a while, so good work. I basically only cast with Artosis, so it's fun to mix it up every once in a while.
Yeah, certainly so.
And the Tosis will be back for the next Code S.
Yeah. And for those really excited and interested about the round of 16, the group selection is tomorrow, so those will be announced. Here is who made it.
Yep.
It's Keen, Maru, Flash, Jokchi, and Innovation for our Terrans. For losses are Parting, Trap, SOS, Deer, Rain, and Super. And last but not least, Zergs being Sulky, Sleep, DRG, Congo, and Su.
A really nice lineup here. I mean, by the way, we're also running some events here, so come down to the studio. Entry's free.
Yeah.
It's at Samsung Station, exit 1. You just walk out, go straight, and we'll be on the right.
Yeah, you'll see the big Gompa on the second floor. Super easy
I
to
think we
find.
got a Golem advertisement in the subway as well.
Yeah, we do. Close to exit 1.
Yep.
So come down and
Come
check
down.
it out.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse to not be here.
Yep, that is going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Korean Standard Time, the same time our broadcast started today. So if you want to go do that event and see who is going where in the groups, if you're at home and you can't come, just wait and check those results out when they post on GOMTV.net.
Now it's Chuseok coming up here.
Yes.
So that's Korean Thanksgiving, excuse me. So we are not going to have any matches for a little bit in there.
Yeah, GSTL is moved for those GSTL fans that I will be broadcasting on the 24th, a double day there. And Code S, of course, will just follow the next week.
Yeah. So as you can see, schedule has been altered just slightly here.
And the Challenger League qualifiers are actually announced as well for the 22nd, so a lot of people are waiting to find that out. It's finally public. You can look at that, and so probably be a little bit of coverage down there. You guys will be F5 in the thread, and next week we'll have the round of 16 Group A, B, and C.
And B again.
In case one B day wasn't enough.
Well, this has been a lot of fun today. And again, I'm just so glad that Code S is back.
It's the best tournament in the world, man. It's the highest level players.
We had a little bit of downtime since the last Code S, so we're really happy to be back. And, as always, Wolf, great work.
Yeah,
you're a
you too,
pleasure to work
Jesus.
with. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Join us for the round of 16. We love you. Good night.